Dear students, today I am going to teach you the poem From the Passing of Arthur. It is composed by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Here we have to understand well that Tennyson is called the representative poet of Victorian era. You can understand it in a simple way. If you may remember, तुलसीदास को भक्ति काल का प्रतिनिधि कवि कहा जाता है। बिहारी लाल जी को रीति काल का प्रतिनिधि कवि कहा जाता है और इन अमेरिका वॉल्ट व्हिटमैन इज कॉल्ड द रिप्रेजेंटेटिव पोएट ऑफ अमेरिका. You can understand easily how Tennyson is a landmark in literature. Secondly, you have to understand that the base of this poem is history and it's also a fact. I should tell you the reference and context of this poem. Really, there became a civil war in England, and in civil war King Arthur became wounded. After that, there became a round table conference. In the conference, it was decided for the king that he should go on exilement. That is why he was going on exilement. His dearest knight Bedivere was very sorry. He was the best friend of Arthur. That is why he was feeling a lot of trouble and pain. The king is going with his 3 queens. They are in the boat, and now you will understand the picture that 3 queens and King Arthur, they are in the boat, and Bedivere is standing very near on the shore. Arthur is saying, let you listen what is said by Arthur and try to understand what is the meaning of the poem. And slowly answered Arthur from the boards. धीमे से उत्तर दिया आर्थर ने जबकि वो नाव में खड़ा हुआ है. The old order changed, yielding place to new. पुराने नियम बदल जाते हैं, उनकी जगह पर नए नियम आ जाते हैं. And God fulfills himself in many ways. ईश्वर अपनी इच्छाओं को बहुत तरीके से पूरी कर लेता है. Lest one good custom should corrupt the world. ताकि एक अच्छी व्यवस्था संसार को भ्रष्ट न कर दे. Comfort thyself. खुद को आराम दो, खुद आराम महसूस करो. What comfort is in me? मुझे कौन सा आराम है. I have lived my life. मैंने अपना जीवन जिया. And that which I have done. और जो कुछ भी मैंने किया. May he within himself make pure. वह सब कुछ ईश्वर, वह सब कुछ पवित्र बना दे. But thou, लेकिन तुम. If thou shouldst never see my face again. अगर तुम मेरा चेहरा दोबारा न देख पाना. You have to remember, this is the departure of the friend, but natural behavior was full of pain, suffering, torture, and Arthur is trying to console him. He is saying that it is a fact, let you see the life and you will understand. Change is the law of universe, change is essential, change is must, change is necessary. Without change, life will become a burden. That is why always the change is coming in the life, and it is also a fact, sometimes change may become painful, sometimes it is bringing happiness, but we have to understand that this is the point where something like pain is, torture is. The old order change yielding place to new system is coming, new laws are coming. Suppose you are feeling problem in understanding this point, simply I am telling you that there was a sati system in India, but now you will not stand in favor of sati system. Why? Because a living woman was to be born with a dead husband. You cannot accept this thing in the present context. And God fulfills himself in many ways. God is almighty, God is all powerful, God can do what he likes, none can check him. Lest one good custom should corrupt the world. Any system may be, any tradition may be, any type of law may be, whenever time is passing on, there is need of change. Either that law, that system will become the way of corruption. You are well known about the corruption, you are watching the society, that is why I will not discuss more about this point. Arthur is saying, comfort thyself. What comfort is in me? Here is a point, that Bedivere has to live in his own native land, but Arthur is going on an exilement. That is why the problem is, I have lived my life. It means he has no any complaint in his brain. He is saying that he passed his life, and what he has done, what comfort is in me? I have lived my life, and that which I have done, and what is done by me, what I did in my life. May he within himself make pure. God is almighty, God is all powerful, God can make pure all the things. That may be the part of the inner voice of Arthur. But thou, if thou shouldst never see my face again, suppose in future we are not visiting again, you cannot see my face again, because it is the point of separation. That is why Arthur is advising to Bedivere. Let you listen what he is going to advise. Pray for my soul. More things are wrought by prayers. प्रार्थना करना मेरी आत्मा के लिए. More things are wrought by prayers. बहुत बड़े काम प्रार्थना के द्वारा किए गए हैं. Then this world dreams of, इस सपनों की दुनिया की तुलना में. Here I am trying to tell you something about the importance of prayer, that you see in your life many times whenever even the doctor is going to say to carry the patient. Now the treatment is over. You are returning back with the patient to your home, and if God wishes, the patient is going to become well. Let you try to remember the condition of Draupadi when there was none to help him. Really, she prayed to Lord Krishna and the problem was solved. How beautifully the honor of Draupadi was shaped by Lord Krishna. That is why, if here the poet is saying from the mouth of author, pray for my soul. More things are wrought by prayers. It means prayers are more powerful than all the activities of life. Then this world dreams of. इस सपनों की दुनिया की तुलना में. अब this is a philosophical point you have to understand, and here is not too much space to open about this point. This is a philosophical point that this world is like a dream. Wherefore let thy voice rise like a fountain for me night and day. इसलिए अपनी आवाज को निकालो मेरे लिए रात और दिन एक झरने की तरह. Beautiful use of simile. It means continuous prayer. Let you do for me. It is advice of author to Bedouin. For what are men better than sheep or goats? आदमी भेड़ और बकरियों से बेहतर क्यों होता है? That nourish a blind life. अगर वो एक अंधे जीवन को जीता है within the brain, दिमाग को रखकर, मस्तिष्क के होते हुए भी, ब्रेन के होते हुए भी, it is really which you can see in your life. That you see, prayer is the quality of the human being. It is not the quality of the beasts. It is not the quality of sheep or goats. They cannot do prayer, but men, women, children, they can do prayer. That is why prayer is the special quality of the human life. Even if having the brain, we are not praying to God, it means we are not understanding about life, we are not understanding about God. That is why he is inspiring to Bedouin to pray for him. If knowing God, they lift not hands of prayer. Even यदि ईश्वर को जानने के बाद भी हम प्रार्थना के लिए अपने हाथ नहीं उठाते हैं, both for themselves, अपने लिए, and those who call them friend, और जिनको हम कहते हैं दोस्त, the range is going to become white. We must know about the God, we must realize about the God, we must try to understand about God, and it's also a fact that we should pray for ourselves as well as for our friends, for our relatives, for our kinsmen, for our all the dear and near ones. He is inspiring to do prayer for me, for so the whole round earth is every way. क्योंकि यह पूरी गोल दुनिया बाउंड बाई गोल्ड चेन्स, सोने की चेनों से बंधी है, अबाउट द फीट ऑफ गॉड, भगवान के कदमों से, भगवान के चरणों से. बट नाउ फेयरवेल. अब दिस इज रियली ए मिथिकल पॉइंट. दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ मैथोलॉजी. इट इज रिटन इन क्रिश्चियन मैथोलॉजी. दैट इज वाई ही इज रिपीटिंग दिस थिंग दैट the whole round earth is every way bound by gold chains about the feet of God. It means everything is done on this earth, is happening on this earth by the order of the God, by the desire of the God. At last he is going to say farewell to his friend. Thanks, thanks.